So I heard that the Titanic actually was nerfed, supposedly, to 1.7 million. I'm not gonna lie, that's still not too bad. If anything, the change was actually probably just double of what it used to be before. Now, previously, it used to be 833,000. If we were to double that, we would get 1.6 million. So that would be double. So it's just a little over what it was before. But of course, I know everybody's probably wondering, is it still worth to go and hatch? And that's a good question. So I actually spent 3.4 or 5 billion gems on this egg on update day. This took about 2 hours or so to go ahead and pretty much use all those gems, but I used it on the 100 times chance egg, which you guys should obviously be using if you are hatching. Now here's the thing, I ended up getting all of this stuff before any changes were made. So I ended up getting a shiny maple owl, the Titanic, and all of these extra huges here. Now it's being reported that people aren't getting as many huges in general, which I mean, I totally get. I mean, there's like 76,000 of these inside of the game, with 869 of these Titanics also in the game. Overall, this egg is extremely expensive over time. If you cannot afford it, then yes, it's going to be a huge risk going and putting your gems into this. The one thing that I ended up seeing people ask all the time is there anything you could do inside of the game to increase those odds? I mean, we have a luck potion, 4 game passes here, a shiny hunter, and the boost exchange for the lucky eggs. Now, this is also going to include any of the stuff that is important, such as things that can give you chances to get more huges, like a huge potion, huge hunter, including the huge hunter game pass as well. And the answer is no. Your huge hunter is only active for just the active huges. Ultra lucky, lucky, I would say that these probably work if you are hatching stat pets. Magic eggs, though, gives you a chance of getting higher rates of either golden or rainbow pets. Rainbow eggs enchant and super shiny hunter, I would say the same thing as well, which may or may not explain why I ended up getting a shiny huge maple owl. So you can increase the chances of you getting something that is different variants, such as a golden shiny, rainbow shiny, or just a shiny, but you can increase your luck chance when it comes to the egg itself. However, I like to always use the egg luck boost as a placebo. It's up to you whether or not you guys want to go ahead and use those things, such as like a luck enchant, potion, stuff like that. It's up to you. But remember, at the very end of the day, you're probably going to put in a few billion unless you're super duper lucky to get it on the first few tries. You're probably going to end up spending how much that Titanic is worth just to hatch it. So you have to funnel in a ton of gems. And what more do we like than to make gems, right, during an event such as this? Well, here's something to go ahead and put into perspective for everybody here. Whether you choose to use them or if you want to go ahead and sell them, it's totally up to you. However, we're just gonna ignore how much I just spent on that Titanic present thing over here. Ignore it, okay? I really wanted it. But look at all of the stuff that I sold within the past 24 hours. Just luck, 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 luck stuff. Now, whether that be potions or enchants, whatever it may be, I ended up selling way more. We're talking about like literal hundreds of millions of gems, even quite possibly a billion. It didn't fit all the way inside of the the actual history of it, so I can't go all the way down, but I sold a lot of potions during this event. Huge hunter potions, the highest tier potions that we have inside of the game right now. If you guys really, really, really need gems, this is probably the perfect time to go ahead and sell anything luck related that you don't tend to use. This is completely optional though, because I don't know if we're gonna ever need them for more events, but I do have this many right now for just these luck egg potions right here. And people do buy them unironically, so it's completely up to you if you want to go ahead and choose to go that route, if you really need gems, and if you want to go ahead and try to hatch the egg, or if you just want to earn gems during this event to get rich really fast. This is the perfect time to go ahead and do this. So of course, I'm gonna go ahead and chill here again while we're just recording and selling some items here. If I were to sell all of these, then that's 575 million, and 845 million. The books might take a hot second to go ahead and sell because there is thousands there, but they will eventually sell. But what does this mean for everything else? Is this a good time to sell everything other than the luck potions? Yes and no. Right now it's going to be a little hard to go ahead and sell any huges, any titanics, mostly because everybody is selling to go ahead and funnel into that egg. So this is probably where you have your market right now actually being a little lower than usual. So you might find a chipmunk for maybe like 5 billion. But this also means that you have people who have gems that are smart enough to invest in these. And when this event is over, then those titanics that are worth pretty much 5 billion or so are going to go back up. Now, this is mostly the reason why I'm not selling right now, because I don't want to sell it at the lowest it can go right now. I'm gonna wait. And also, I'm trying to figure out what our clan battle is going to be for next week. I tend to like to invest in stuff for clan battles, but because it's been so long since we actually had one, it's kind of hard to predict what it could be, such as chest breakers, demonic or angelic books, things that are beneficial for breakables. But lately, it seems to be just boosts related to that event. So I can't really invest in anything right now for that specific event until maybe we get like, I don't know, word of mouth of what's happening. So I can't really suggest investing anything for like a clan battle just yet until the day of, most likely. But unless you really need something inside of the game, this is probably the best time to go ahead and do so because everybody's going to need gems for this event. Now what's really crazy is, remember, at the very end of the day, I played the update for about 2 hours or so. I got all of these huges from the event from the beginning of this entire thing after I found all 40 turkeys, sometimes even back to back. Then eventually I got the Titanic. I fold after that because I don't want to go ahead and risk the rest of my gems to probably not get anything important to me. So whatever I invested into the egg, I am more than happy to just sell the Titanic and just get what I get out of it. Of course not right now though. Once more before I end up leaving the plaza again, it's totally up to you guys whether you want to go ahead and sell any of the potions, such as a luck, huge potion, luck enchant, anything that increases your odds of maybe having better luck for hatching eggs. That's totally up to you. But remember, at the very end of the day, they do not boost anything, and it is a pillow to go ahead and give yourself while you're hatching. I do this with the egg boosting machine thingy over here. I'll use the boost, I don't care. We're talking about almost 2 billion worth of these things that I use periodically when I hatch. Whether that does something or not, I still do it. And for those that do have the Titanic chipmunk, I would say hold on to it because people are buying it for under 5 billion or just a little over 5 billion. And there's a lot of people actually offering to buy it for around that price. Now I'm going to go back into the event because I do want to see how much this was actually changed by. I'm not going to stay in here for too long, not another 2 hours or so, because that's going to cost me all the rest of my gems that I have right now. But I will sit here for a hot second to go ahead and just pretty much hatch. Do not do charged eggs. This does not do anything. Do not do golden eggs. This does not do anything for anybody. Why do that? That just does not make sense. Alright, so 10 minutes and I'm assuming a few 100 million gems out of this. I got my first huge. Now this is going to be all RNG based. If I could be completely honest with you guys, I don't know if a lot of you actually remember the Huge Happy Computer event where we were getting a ton of Huge Happy Computers at like 1 out of 100,000 at the time. But supposedly the actual huge that you get from this event is so much more lower than that. It's apparently like 16.6k out of like everything. So, I mean, that's pretty big. But we kind of don't want the huges. I'm already over the huges. The huges are worth like 10 million gems, if that, right? Then the Huge Happy Computer was changed, I believe, to 1 out of 1 million or 888,000, something like that. Still, I think that the squirrel right now, as it is, as much as people are probably going to hate me for saying it, but I don't think it's that bad. It could be worse, right?
Oh, Vapor Baby, you're such a big games glazer. Oh, Vapor Baby, why you say it's so good? I think it's Titanic.
Okay, well, I am done talking about the event. Hopefully you guys do end up getting some really good luck. Remember, at the very end of the day, if you're going for this Titanic chipmunk or the gargantuan, you're going to be risking, and if you need to sell things that you don't really need for this event, such as luck items. But what I will be doing for this video is giving away every single one of these huge maple owls because I don't want them. I don't need them. So if you do end up going into the comments down below, make sure you do put your Roblox username and make sure that your mailbox is on because I'm just going to go ahead and mail them out randomly throughout the entire day. As always, make sure you guys do like the video as it does help me come out with more content like this for you guys, and I will see you all later. Okay, bye!